just about to get underway with the tip. Mark Convery for Hyde is going for the tip, and for our Savior, it was Dwight Reed. So here's number 11, Sukarata Jawara. And it's off the foot.
Hey, triangle.
So our Savior will take it out.
Here he is. Turn and go. Go, T!
DeAndre Barrett with it.
There he is.
Kicks outside.
Drive. 15, drive.
Carl Jackson. Back to DeAndre Barrett. Kicks outside into the post. At the top of the key. Pump fake. Underneath. He's got room for three. Rattles around the rim. No good. The three-point attempt. Coming from Sukarata Jawara.
Rebound.
Offensive board. No good.
Get off the ball! Swing. Come get it.
Dwight Reed.
Horn, deep,
Screen. Underneath. And it goes out of bounds, and it'll stay with our Savior. Minute in, no score. Taking it out for our Savior is Sukarata Jawara. Three-pointer. Fading away, no good. Pushing it up for Hyde is number 25, Aiden Carpenter. Left-handed, no good. The attempt coming from Franklin Batista. Hyde will keep it under the basket. And the pass is intercepted. Fast break. Here comes the left-hand hook. No good. Bringing it back up is Hyde. Center of the lane. Off the glass and no good. That attempt. Off the mark. And that three knocked down. Carl Jackson with the first points of the game. Into the right lane, right there, laying it in. Getting the first points for the Hyde School right there. Here's Mark Convery. Shot goes up. Franklin Batista knocks down the two-point jumper. It's 4-3 Hyde leads. Carl Jackson. Over to Jawara. Jackson kicking outside, putting up a three. Off the front iron and no good from DeAndre Barrett. Here's Aiden Carpenter. Gets a screen. Shot goes up, off the mark, and tipped right back in from Franklin Batista, and a timeout is called by Hyde. It is 6-3, Hyde leads.
You guys are asleep right now. Carl, get out here. DeAndre.
Just over 5 minutes to play here in the first quarter. It is a 6-3 game. Hyde leads over our Saviour Lutheran.
Stay right there. Stay. Do not move. Stay behind him. Stay behind him.
Carl Jackson. Here's DeAndre Barrett.
Attack it now. Drive. Come, Harry. First it. We gotta get off the ball.
Dwight Reed pulls up from two, knocks it down. And Dwight Reed Reed has his first points of the game. Carpenter. Outside is Jeremiah Barr. Carpenter's got it. Guarded by Carl Jackson. Batista. Shot goes up deep three. Buries it. Jalen Graham with the three. Big guy going in. There's going to be a blocking foul called. Mark Convery with the big foul there. The foul on Harrison Egan. Our Saviour Lutheran making a change. Dwight Reed is checked out. They bring in Keyshawn Kennedy. Inbounding. In the corner. Here's Barrett. Goes up with it. Blocked. Here comes Barr. Right-handed layup, and Jeremiah Barr gets in there and lays it in. Making it 11-5. Here's Jawara. Underneath is Barrett. Here's Jackson. Three-pointer. In and out. Can't get it. Here's Carpenter. Crossover. Poked away. And it's going the other way. It's off the foot of Aiden Carpenter.
Harry flat middle now. Harry move up. Harry up. Harry move up.
Carl Jackson. Here's Barrett. Jackson. Stolen back. Trying to find room. Double teamed. Stolen away. And contact before he gets to the fast break on Jeremiah Barr.
Hey! Settle down. Find yours. Go. Settle it.
Jalen Graham with it. Goes to Barr. Carpenter. Whistle's blown. And it looks like Hyde is going to keep it. They're going to take it right out. A foul called on Carl Jackson of Our Saviour Lutheran. Shot goes up from the corner from Jalen Graham, and it's no good. Left-handed. Nope, no good off the glass. Can't put it back. Going the other way. Ivan Khalid in the game as well.
Off the back door. Off the back door.
Here's Khalid.
Give one. Hey.
Carpenter, one-on-one, sizing up, driving, kicking outside, Barr inside, and a great bucket there by Franklin Batista. Nice play. 13-5, 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. Here's Jawara. Spin move, and it's blocked away. Wide open for Jeremiah Barr, and he lays it in. 15-5. Hyde is leading by 10 with a minute and a half left to go in the first. It has been all Hyde to start the game. 17-5, Hyde leads. Our Saviour only able to put up 5 points so far in the quarter. Here's Carl Jackson.
Stay wide.
Here's Jawara. Goes underneath, and it's another turnover. Here comes Carpenter. Open floor, left hand, can't get it. Defensive rebound. Underneath, up and under, and they're going to call a travel. They will not count the basket. Bringing it up is Carpenter. Batista. Underneath Carpenter. Right up, off the glass, no good. Rebounded by DeAndre Barrett. Into the hands of Brendan Kama. Thought about it, gets inside, no call, loses the basketball, it's on the floor. Picking it up is Jalen Graham, and they lose the ball again. Our Saviour brings it back. Right hand and good. The finish coming from DeAndre Barrett. 17 seconds to go. It is 15-7. An extremely low-scoring quarter. Batista right in, wide open, 5 seconds to shoot. Our Saviour needs to get one more off, 2 seconds. He hoists it up, not even going to be close. It is 17-7 at the end of the first quarter. 24 combined points between these two teams. Extremely low scoring, 7. Just about to get set to go here for the second quarter. It is 17-7. Hyde leads Our Saviour Lutheran. A 10-point game, a very low-scoring first quarter. Hyde will get the ball first. Franklin Batista on the floor along with Aiden Carpenter, Jalen Graham, Jeremiah Barr, and Mark Convery. Here's Graham. Carpenter, top of the key. Guarded by Jackson, and they are going to call Aiden Carpenter for steps. So Our Saviour will get it back. Khalil Kamara inbounds to Carl Jackson. Kamara up the baseline and cannot finish for Dwight Reed. Here's Carpenter. Batista. Top of the key. And it is picked off by Kamara. He'll take it. And it is blocked by Batista. What a play. But the rebound and the finish coming back from Brendan Kama to finish the play. Here's Carpenter. Barr. Out to the corner for Graham. And it is picked off again. Our Saviour takes it again. DeAndre Barrett. Kamara. Here's Jackson in the corner. Kama. And it's picked off by Batista. Another turnover. There's Jalen Graham. And a nice finish by Jalen Graham. The first points for Hyde in the quarter. Outside, wide open corner three, and it is short, coming from Dwight Reed. Whoa, what a pick by DeAndre Barrett. Underneath, wide open is Brendan Kama to finish the play. 19-11. A great defensive play by DeAndre Barrett, showing great awareness. Here's Aiden Carpenter. Over to Barr. The shot from Convery is way long on the three. Here's Reed. Kamara for three. Long. Kama with the rebound, and it's going to go the other way. The whistle is blown. So Brendan Kama is called with the foul underneath the basket. He will check out.
Turn. Locate. Open up on the backside.
Ivan Khalid is checked in for Hyde. The three coming in from the corner is no good.
Get off it.
Jackson, left hand, nice play by Carl Jackson. Here's Carpenter, right down the middle of the lane, wide open, easy layup for Aiden Carpenter.
Stop ball.
And they're going to call a foul here on Mark Convery of Hyde. It is 21-13 with 5 minutes left to go in the half. Carl Jackson, he's got it. Here's Jawara. Lob, can't finish the layup. Offensive board. Dwight Reed able to finish it. Convery. Over to Graham. Batista. He's got it. Working to the top of the key. Driving. Getting inside. Looking for the pass for Convery. It's going to go the other way. Another turnover for Hyde. Not a great quarter for them to start. Only 4 points. Jeremiah Barr is checked in. They're going to take out Jalen Graham. 21-15, Hyde leads. Here's Jawara. DeAndre Barrett working, goes inside, kicks outside, wide open corner, three, no good. Barrett, he's got room. Carl Jackson thought about it, pump fake. Guarded by Barr. Gets a screen by Reed. Dumps to Reed inside, left hand, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Dwight Reed. So Hyde will get the basketball. It's going the other way. Jalen Graham is checked in. Mark Convery will take a seat.
Hey, dig in.
Here's Batista. Carpenter outside. Batista thought about it. Dumps it away. Into the corner. Aiden Carpenter for three. Off the mark. Shot goes up short from DeAndre Barrett. And there it is. Right there. Jeremiah Barr with the big slam. Carl Jackson working.
Balance the floor. Drive.
Kicks outside. Barrett.
Swing.
Gets in there, finds a lane, and gets the foul. DeAndre Barrett will go to the line as Jeremiah Barr commits the foul. Just over 3 minutes to go here in the first half.
Stay out, don't go down. And once you get out, go right there. Try to get all the way back. Call for this.
Knocks down the first. Nasim Claudio Sillen is checked into the game, as well as Harrison Egan. Knocks it down. DeAndre Barrett is also checked out for Brendan Kama for our Savior. Here's Jeremiah Barr bringing it up for Hyde. Kicks outside, three-pointer, just in and out on the attempt from Ivan Khalid. Lands on the ball is on the floor in the corner. He's got it. Batista gives it away. Khalid, what a block by Dwight Reed. Here's Kama. He's got room behind the arc. Puts it up and no good. Short. Batista on the fast break right on the other end. Gives it away and it's going to go out of bounds.
Hey, 2-3 out. 2-3 out.
Hyde will take it out underneath the basket. It's Carpenter. Barr, here's Graham. Puts up a three. Knocks it down. Dead on three for Jalen Graham. His second of the game. Here's Jawara. Kama kicks it outside, turns it over. Here's Barr. He's going to take it right in. And Hyde extends their lead. It is 28-17.
Hey, come out. Use the horn. Get in,
Here's Dwight Reed. Screen, driving to his left, puts it up with his left, can't get it, but it is put right back by Claudio Sillin. Jalen Graham again for three, and it's short. And it is going to go our Savior's way as it goes out of bounds. Mark Convery is checked in for Jalen Graham. He'll take a seat. Carl Jackson has taken a seat for our Savior. Kama, right up off the side of the backboard, can't get it. Pushing it up is Khalid, and it's going to be a turnover. Hyde cannot keep the ball in their possession. Carl Jackson coming right back in. Brendan Kama gets checked out.
Baseline, Carl.
Here's Jawara.
Baseline, Carl. Sneak it in, Carl.
Jackson. Sizing up, gets a screen. He's got a wide open three, and he can't execute. Offensive rebound, loses the ball at the baseline. Turnover. No, it's not a turnover.
Number one.
Dwight Reed right in and finishes. Our Savior able to put points on the board in that possession. 25 seconds remaining in the half. Hyde's got it. Carpenter. Here's Convery. A wide open three. No good. Stolen away back by Batista. Off the glass and good. 9 seconds to play. 5 seconds. Shot's got to go up, and it is short. No good, and that will end the half as Jawara cannot put the final shot in. It is a 30-21 lead for Hyde over our Saviour Lutheran. Here in Game 6 of the Gotham Hoops Winter Classic. Hyde with a 9-point lead, 30-21. Here at Holy Cross High School in Flushing, Queens. I'm Mike Guido. We'll be right back. About to get set to go here for the second half of Game 6 of 7 here at the Gotham Hoops Winter Classic at Holy Cross High School in Flushing, Queens. I'm Mike Guido, our Saviour Lutheran, and the Hyde School. Hyde leads 30-21 at the start of the half. Our Saviour with it. Our Saviour's in the gray, Hyde in the yellow. DeAndre Barrett with it. Goes up with it, can't get it. Rebound, and a foul called. Harrison Egan gets the foul. So he'll go to the line for 2 free throws. Knocks down the first, and right away, Hyde is making a substitution. Mark Convery is checked out. They bring in Ivan Khalid.
the sideline. Watch the sideline. Bring all the way back, Harry. All the way back, Harry.
Knocks down the second. Aiden Carpenter bringing it up for Hyde. It is Carpenter. It is Khalid, Jeremiah Barr, Jalen Graham, and Franklin Batista on the floor for Hyde. Here's Khalid. Guarded by Dwight Reed. Carpenter. Guarded by Reed. Tip. Good defense. And Dwight Reed with it for our Savior. Carl Jackson. Here's Suricata Jawara. Carl Jackson, and they're going to call Jackson for steps. And Mark Convery will check back in for Hyde. Ivan Khalid will check out. So on the floor for our Savior, it is Jawara, it is Carl Jackson, Dwight Reed, DeAndre Barrett, and Harrison Egan. Going into the stands, stays in play with the left hand, and good. A nice play by Suricata Jawara. Middle. Bar out of bounds, and it will stay at our. It will stay with Hyde. Barr inbounding. Finds Batista at the top of the key. Goes right. Spin move. Ball on the floor. Picked up by Carpenter. Goes to Barr. Convery. High arcing three, and it's short. The lead stays at 5. It is 30-25. Hyde leads our Savior with just under 6 minutes to go here in the third. Here's Jawara. Jackson, DeAndre Barrett in the post, and it's picked away. Barr goes in, can't get it. Rebounded by DeAndre Barrett, and it's poked out of bounds by Aiden Carpenter, and it'll go our Savior's way. Here's Jawara, gets a screen by Reed, another screen by Egan, into the paint, loses track, and gets it back out. Here is Carl Jackson. Goes inside, and the whistle is blown. We're going to see. Elbow. Jeremiah Barr called for the foul. Our Savior will get it back. They'll take it under the basket. Ivan Khalid is checked in. Jeremiah Barr is checked out.
Correct. Same as the high school game.
Egan goes up, can't get it. Rebounded by Convery. Here's Batista. Dishes it over to Carpenter. Dumps it to Batista. Here's Graham. Batista.
Stay down, Harry. Stay down, Harry. Good. Stay down.
Going in, passes to Convery outside. There's Graham.
Travel.
Carpenter. Khalid. Graham. 3. Short. No good.
Watch the white. Go, man down. Watch your back.
Going in and getting the foul is Jawara, so he will go to the line. The foul is called on Ivan Khalid.
What's up, Aaron? Aaron, what's up? Huh?
No, he sent me to the training room.
Hey, just come on. Hey, you out. Hey.
Knocks down the first free throw.
Harry, go back. The white, go back.
Jawara with it. Off the mark. It is now 30-26. It's only a 4-point lead with that made free throw. Carpenter, here's Convery. Khalid for three, no good. It's off the back iron. Here comes Jawara. Gets a screen, and it's poked away. So it will stay with our Savior. Inbounding it is Carl Jackson. Egan. Here's Jackson. Gets a screen. Dumps it off. Fade away. No good. Brought back by Jackson. Puts up a two, and it's short. Rebounded by Khalid. Dumped it off to Carpenter. He'll bring it up for Hyde. 3:30 left here in the third. Here's Batista. Shot for three, no good. Dwight Reed getting inside and finishing. Getting the foul is Dwight Reed. So the and one opportunity coming for Reed. Chance to make it a 1-point game. It is 30-28. We could be in for another nail biter as our Savior is coming back.
Make sure this opposite got
Knocks down the free throw. 30-29. It is a 1-point game. Ivan Khalid is checked out. They bring in Jeremiah Barr. Barr back to Carpenter. Barr top of the key, guarded by Jackson. Inside, it is Batista, and they are going to call Franklin Batista on steps. Our Savior will get the ball back. Another turnover for Hyde. They are scoreless in this quarter. Not a good third quarter for Hyde, as they only lead by one. Barrett dumps it off inside, kicks it out. Jackson tripping over, losing his footing, dumping cross court. Wide open three, and it is short. Offensive rebound, corner three, short again. Offensive board, blocked by Graham, and it's into the hands of Hyde. Convery with it. Carpenter.
3 seconds.
Batista taking it out. Carpenter, corner three. Long, no good. Rebounded by Egan. Here's Carl Jackson. 2 minutes to go. They're slowing down the offense. Working on Barr. Goes to Dwight Reed. Tries to dump it inside. The whistle is blown. And they're going to call a foul on Harrison Egan. So Hyde will get the ball back with 1:43 left to go here in the third quarter. Wide open's Carpenter. And they're going to call a blocking foul on Harrison Egan.
How many fouls?
So going to the line is Aiden Carpenter.
If it's 2 guys up here, that's me back.
1:33 left to go in the third. And Hyde has their first points of the quarter, as it is now 31-29.
DeAndre, take it out. Dwight, half court, Dwight.
knocks down the second. Aiden Carpenter has the first 2 points for his team in the quarter. It's been a rough period for the Hyde school. Egan into the corner. It is Jackson. Works it out into the forecourt. Tries to kick it out. And it's going to stay with our Saviour. It's going to go out of bounds. Jackson on the inbound. Right there is Reed, able to finish the bucket. 32-31. Again, a 1-point game. A minute left to play here in the third quarter. Here's Jalen Graham. And they're going to call a foul here on Carl Jackson. Ivan Khalid is checked in for Mark Convery for the Hyde. Carpenter. Guarded by Reed. Driving into the lane. Floater. Good. A nice play by Aiden Carpenter. 34-31 with about 40 seconds remaining in the quarter. Egan over to Jackson. Shot goes up by Barrett. No good. Here comes Barr at the free throw line. Dumps it underneath. Jalen Graham able to finish under the basket. 36-31. A 5-point Hyde lead as they're starting to pick it up towards the tail end of this quarter. 15 seconds to go. Dwight Reed up and off the glass finishes. 36-33. 8 seconds to shoot. Hyde going to hold it out for the last shot. Batista with 3 seconds, 2 seconds, puts it up. And close off the backboard, but no cigar. As the end of the third quarter, it is a 36-33 game. A 3-point lead for Hyde. The lead was narrowed. Our Saviour coming back, having a decent quarter, and Hyde having a rough one, only putting up 6 points in the quarter. So we will head to the fourth with the Hyde School leading our Saviour Lutheran by 3. It is 36-33 here in Game 6 of the Gotham Hoops Winter Classic. Here at Holy Cross High School in Flushing, Queens. I'm Mike Guido here with you. Thank you for joining us. Plenty of basketball left to be played. A full fourth quarter here. We've got one more game after this one. The Hyde School from Bath, Maine, and our Saviour Lutheran, a postgraduate school from the Bronx. Just about to get set for the start of the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter, the quarter where legends are made. We'll see will this one takes us. 36-33. Hyde will start out with it. And it is Aiden Carpenter.
Open up, Harry, see the ball.
Bringing it up for Hyde. Khalid. Convery, the corner three, no good. Rebounded by Dwight Reed. Bringing it up, Reed. Working, sizing him up, step back. Tries to get it away, and they're going to call him for steps. The up-down right there, Dwight Reed with the turnover.
Don't come up.
Jalen Graham inbounding for Hyde. Here's Carpenter. Back to Graham. Convery. And it's a turnover. Picked it off. Jawara's got it. Top of the key, guarded by Khalid. Ivan Khalid with the steal. Fast break. Can he get it? No good. And our Savior gets it back as they escape one, and there's a foul under the basket. And they're going to call a foul on Mark Convery under the basket. Our Savior will take it back. So Mark Convery is coming out. Hyde brings in Daniello Parkinson. Here's Jackson. Steps up for three. Buries it. Carl Jackson with a big three. Ties it at 36. Jalen Graham, and a timeout is called by Hyde. 6:45 remaining in the quarter. We are knotted up at 36 apiece. The Hyde School and our Saviour Lutheran from the Bronx. Another nail-biting game after a rough first quarter. A 17-7 score after one. Our Saviour only put up 7 points. They've come back to tie the game at 36. And we've had a couple of bad quarters. Our Saviour with a 7-point quarter in the first, and Hyde with a 6-point quarter in the third. Those are the difference makers in this game, 36-36. Here in the fourth period. We'll see where this one takes us. A minute and 15 seconds into the fourth quarter. So on the floor for our Saviour, it is Dwight Reed, DeAndre Barrett, Carl Jackson, Harrison Egan, and Keyshawn Kennedy.
Hey, corner D, widen up. DeAndre, widen up. Harry, you got three behind you. Good ball, Carl. That's you, Keyshawn.
Here's Khalid.
That's you, Dwight. Good.
Carpenter.
Good, talk. Get off, Harry, slide. Good, get off.
Khalid. Inside, Carpenter can't finish, but coming in is Franklin Batista to clean it up. 38-36, Hyde leads. Here's DeAndre Barrett, kicks it over to Jackson at the top of the key. Guarded by Carpenter, moves over to the wing. Into the post is Egan. Goes up with it and draws the foul. So Harrison Egan will go to the line. The foul called here on Daniello Parkinson. So Harrison Egan will go to the line for two. And he's short on the first. Parkinson is checked out of the game. And Jeremiah Barr is checked in. And Egan hits the second. It is a 38-37 game. It's a 1 point differential here. Batista outside. It is Barr over to Graham. Kicks outside. Khalid. Ball swinging around like crazy. Carpenter puts up a long three. Off the front iron. Can't get it to go. Carl Jackson brings it up for our Saviour. Our Saviour in the gray, Hyde in the yellow. Jackson, two-pointer, knocks it down, and our Saviour takes the lead, 39-38.
Stay down, stay down. Good, stay down.
Kicks outside. There's Graham. Finds wide open space for three, and he misses. But it's offensively rebounded by Franklin Batista. Here's Barr. And a timeout is is called by Hyde. 39-38. Our Savior has taken the lead. With 4:53 remaining in the game, will they be able to hold on to it? So 39-33 is our score at the moment. 39-38, 4:53 remaining, as Our Savior Lutheran from the Bronx leads the Hyde School from Bath, Maine.
Nobody not lead. All got to get the rebound. Let's go. Keep the defense up. Defense is keeping us in this game.
We've seen some really good basketball today. A couple of nail-biting games. We've seen plenty of teams put on good performances. And we have two teams right here in a nail-biter as well, Our Savior and the Hyde School. Our Savior sends out the same group of guys. Hyde as well does the same thing. Batista inbounds to Carpenter.
Make sure you can touch him, see where he's going. Talk. See 5, Dwight. 5 up. Good. Talk. 2 on your side, Dwight. Oh.
Bar goes up.
Good.
And good defense there by Egan to prevent the basket. Here comes Dwight Reed. Jackson. Drives inside of the lane, picked off by Carpenter. Finds Jalen Graham. Underneath the basket is Barr. Dribbles once, goes up with it and draws the foul. Harrison Egan called for the foul for Our Savior. And Hyde has a chance to take the lead once again. So Jeremiah Barr will head to the free throw line for 2.
On the sideline.
And is off the mark on the first. He could still tie it if he knocks this one down.
Going that way.
They get the offensive board despite the miss. And they're going to call a jump ball as 2 players get tied up with the ball. And it is going Our Savior's way.
Run it. Let's go!
Suricata Jawara is checked in. DeAndre Barrett will take a seat. Jalen Graham has taken a seat for Hyde as they bring in Mark Convery.
Hey!
Jawara with it. Top of the key, here's Jackson. Jackson working on Carpenter, gets a screen. Jackson hits the deck, and a foul is called on Franklin Batista.
Harry, get off. Hey, ref. Both you guys get back to the elbow.
That is 7, yeah.
So Carl Jackson will head to the free throw line.
Box out.
A chance to extend the lead right here. Off the back iron, no good. He misses the free throw. Hyde takes it the other way. Under 4 minutes to go. A 1-point Our Savior lead.
You gotta run through that one.
Carpenter goes up with it off the glass and a nice play. Aiden Carpenter giving Hyde the lead back. It is a 40-39 lead.
Hey, come get out of home.
Jawara's got it. Top of the key, he's guarded by Barr. Jackson, step back, tough shot off the front iron, no good. Rebounded by Egan, and it is stolen away by Batista. Goes up with it Tough floater, no good. Offensive board, Barr off the glass, no good. Fumbles around and ends up going in. Franklin Batista with the tip. It is a 42-39 Hyde lead. And a timeout is called by our Savior. 2:54 remaining in the game. It is a 3-point Hyde lead at 42-39.
Before watching. All right. Side out, Carl taking it out. What side? We're going in, right?
Couple of nail biters in a row. Game 5 was a nail biter before. Game 6 having the same kind of feel.
All right, so what we want to get here first is
The Hyde School from Bath, Maine, and our Saviour Lutheran from the Bronx.
Our safety, right? As that happens, you're going to go based on Keyshawn Kennedy's back two strings. He's going to get out. He's just going to come right here to the middle after you make it quick. Harry's going to be popping right here for the corner. Harry, we don't want you to take that shot. Carl, you run in right here. You have a quick shot. Right here in the middle. You got to be going, right? So, Sarasota just got a little slight rub screen from the white there. Run out. Keyshawn come across the baseline. Hit the white. Hit DJ's in. You should be able to be wide open right here in the middle. All right? Yes? Let's go. Let's execute. Confidence, y'all.
Oh my God.
Our Savior will get it back at about half court. And the inbound is picked off by Jeremiah Barr. And here comes Carpenter, high flying and finishing. 49-34. It is now a two-possession game. Picked away again. Barr. And our Savior gets it back on the defensive end. Wide open two. A little long. Egan, offensive board, and he does get the foul. So Harrison Egan will head to the line for a couple of free throws. Knocks down the first, 44-40. As Ivan Khalid is checking in for Mark Convery for Hyde. Offensive board. Does it go? Yes, it does. 44-42. A great play there by Jawara to make it a 2-point deficit. Here's Carpenter. Jalen Graham.
Corner Keyshawn. Get past the white.
Underneath. Fighting for it. Taking possession is our Savior. It's going the other way. Dwight Reed cannot hang on to the pass. And Hyde will get it back. A costly turnover there by our Savior. Exactly 2 minutes to play.
No, I didn't.
Turn. Key, stay wide.
Here comes Carpenter.
Stay wide.
Batista underneath. It's Khalid at the baseline. Double teamed. And it's poked out of bounds by our Savior. It'll stay with Hyde on that end of the floor.
Hey, corner, you go.
Barr resets, takes it to the top of the key.
23.
Carpenter. He's got it.
Slide over. Harry, step up. Gotta slide over.
Graham trying to force it inside, turns into a turnover. The left-handed layup is no good. And they're going to call it a carry there as Batista tripped up with it. A minute 21, a 2-point lead for Hyde. And a timeout is called by our Savior on this side. A minute 2:16 remaining in the game. A 44-42 lead here for the Hyde School at Holy Cross High School in Flushing, Queens. Game 6 of the Gotham Hoops Winter Classic. We've had good basketball today. Jawara taking it out for our Savior. Jackson sizing up Carpenter, kicks outside, shot from 3, no good. Offensive rebound, it ends up in the hands of Reed. Jackson getting a screen from Egan, pulls up from 3, knocks it down, and a clutch 3 by Carl Jackson gives him the lead, 45-44. Clock running down, 45 seconds to play. Off the rim on the pass, fast break, can he finish it? Yes, he can. And the foul is called on Ivan Khalid of Hyde. Sarakata Jawara with the points scored, 47-44, and this free throw could make it a 4-point game for our Saviour Lutheran with 37.5 seconds to play. Knocks down the free throw, 48-44. It's a 4-point lead. Here comes Carpenter. They've got to get something. Loses the ball. It is going to our Savior. A turnover from Aiden Carpenter. 31.5 seconds to play. The shot clock will be turned off. It'll go to our Savior again as the ball bounces out of bounds. About 28 seconds to go. A 2-possession game. It is 48-44. And our Savior has the ball. They are taking another timeout.
Not Helen's job. It's not the same anymore.
Hey, get some more. Get some more. Let's go right now.
What a turn of events, that clutch 3 from Carl Jackson. Giving them the 1-point lead, and then Sarakata Jawara with the breakaway layup, getting the foul and making the free throw, making it a 4-point game and a 2-possession game. Hyde needs 2 stops and they need 2 buckets to at least tie this one. We'll see if our Savior will let that happen. I'm assuming that what we're going to see is a close ending. We're going to see our Savior come out victorious in this one. Unless some turn of events, a drastic turn of events happens.
Back up, Keyshawn.
It is not impossible. 28 seconds to play. Our Savior has the ball. They could easily get a turnover. That's what they're looking for right now. Inbounding it is Jawara.
He got a foul.
And they are going to foul him. The foul for Keyshawn Kennedy.
Tyler, you stay half court. You find 5. Yeah, stay next to him. You guys stay right there. You stay on the man for the ball at half court.
So Keyshawn Kennedy will go to the free throw line.
Dwight, no.
Force him to hit free throws, see if he can extend the lead, or if he's just going to simply give the ball back. Kennedy misses the first. 25 and a half seconds to go.
20, Dwight. You should switch. Carl, you go there. However, you got 3. You just go, fuck.
Off the back iron with the second. They got to get a quick bucket here. Batista tosses up a 3 and he knocks it down. Franklin Batista with the clutch 3, making it a 48-47 game. What a shot by Franklin Batista. 18.2 seconds to play, 48-47. Our Savior leads. This game is far from over. Our Savior inbounding. Trying to find an opening. They find Harrison Egan, and he'll go to the line. They're in the bonus, 17 seconds to go.
Dwight on the line.
These are big free throws. He's got to hit them.
Kennedy on the line. Carl, stay 20. Everybody stay there.
You're announcing on this?
Right out with this time. Kennedy's going to rebound the ball.
Off the mark on the first.
I don't know.
Go over the back.
And he hits the second, 49-47. Here's Batista. Goes to Carpenter. Goes in with it. Can't get it. Gets the rebound. That is big. Harrison Egan, and they got to foul him again. About 7 seconds to go, 49-47.
Get on. Same thing. Call. You get the ball? You dribble? You missed the second one. Stay up. 6 seconds.
Misses the first.
Take your time, Harry. Pick one up. I'm right here. Pick one up.
Off the mark. And it's going to stay here with our Savior as a foul is called on Hyde. Mark Convery.
Call.
Goal 3. He's out.
5 fouls, coach. Sub in.
Franklin Batista is fouled out of the game. Mark Convery has to come back in. He'll replace him. 6.4 seconds to go. And a technical foul called on Batista, so Carl Jackson will shoot the technical foul shot. 49-47. This could do it right here. And he misses the free throw. He's got one more. And he misses misses both technical free throws. So here comes Keyshawn Kennedy. It's his turn at the line. Off the mark on that one. And he knocks down that one. 50-47, our Savior has it with 6.4 to go. A 3-point lead.
We got 2 timeouts left, right? One. Go get it.
Egan, and the foul is called. They foul Harrison Egan with 4.3 left to play. If he nails one of them, this game is over.
Gentlemen.
A great comeback by our Saviour Lutheran. And that will ice it. 51-47. A 4-point lead with 4.3 to go. It's a 2-possession game. On the miss. And Hyde calls timeout for the final time. 3.4 seconds remaining on the clock. They need 2 buckets for them to stay in this one. Our Savior and the Hyde School. The Hyde in yellow, our Savior in gray. .4 remaining in the game of Game 6.
Hey, no foul.
And it's intercepted, and that will do it. 51-47 is your final score. Our Saviour Lutheran pulls out the victory over the Hyde School in Game 6 of the Gotham Hoops Winter Classic. A good game, 51-47. Our Saviour pulling away late and able to get the victory.